What's going on, YouTube? It matters. How bad do you want to do this? How bad do you want to build your stock portfolio, your crypto portfolio, your savings account, your real estate holdings, your gold and silver holdings? Whatever it is you're trying to do, it matters who you hang out with. It matters who's in your life or who's not in your life. I don't know, I got probably 2.5, 3 ounces of Constitutional today. Pieces of me. 5 ounces yesterday. 20 ounces last week. A 1/4 ounce Rabbit. I know it doesn't look like it, but it really is. It's a 1/4 ounce. And a 1/4 ounce Britannia. It should be here in the next couple days. Granted, I wanted 1/2 ounce and full ounces, but the 1/2 ounces are kind of hard to find right now. So I'm kind of having to take a little bit different approach than what I originally wanted to. But the point is who you hang out with matters. Your friends. If you are surrounded by people, and I feel like this isn't talked about enough, if you're surrounded by people who have no direction, have no financial IQ, have no goals, have no money, no means, doesn't necessarily mean they're bad people. I mean, there's good people and bad people in all walks of life. But what it could mean is that they're constantly looking to you for help. Partners, wife, husband, spouse, whatever. Boyfriend, girlfriend. And I think it's really important to make decisions that help us, that surround us with people who may not have the exact same goal, but have a similar goal, similar ideologies. I think it pushes us harder to do so for ourselves as well. And I also think it prevents the hindrance of, hey, can you give me this? Can you buy me that? Can you loan me this? Even if, you get paid back, which sometimes doesn't happen, you're always behind the 8 ball, it feels like, when you have those folks around. And again, this is not to, put anybody down, but it's just something I've been thinking about. I know some successful people that hang around with absolute, just, let's be polite, directionless people that don't benefit them. And I don't understand it. They're constantly making their lives more difficult, although I'm sure they don't consciously intend to most of the time. That's still the result. And then I took a look at the people that are in my life. Every single one of them has direction, has goals. There's one that still struggles quite a bit and is way behind the 8 ball, but I have my hope, and I still don't let that interfere with my goals anymore. There's very clear-cut boundaries, and there needs to be in our lives, in our business dealings, our relationships of all kinds. That's just kind of what I was thinking about. There's no way I would be able to have added this in the last 2 days. This came on Saturday. Today's Tuesday. There's no way I would have been able to add the other 20 ounces I added this month. And it's not always like that. It's not always that good. Some months are slower than others in the stacking. There's no way I would have been able to add to my stock portfolio this month if I was hanging out with the wrong people on a consistent basis. So I think it's important to evaluate who we derive our motivation from and hang out with those that we're able to do that with. I think it's important to evaluate our life choices and our partners. Those of us that have extended family members around that might not be beneficial. And it's not even so much what they can do for you. It's for me, it's more about how much do they impede on my life, my success, my direction, my goals. So I just wanted to touch on that. I feel like that's not talked about as frequently, and I think it's a good reminder for all of us to pay attention to. Like, subscribe, comment. This channel's growing. Appreciate each and every one of you. You can spend your time anywhere you want, and the fact that you spend to choose some of it here is phenomenal. You are amazing people. Thank you so much. Constitutional Stacker, keep stacking.